Hi, this is Lady UK and this is the Crystallonia asset kit. This is what we made as a community. This is fantastic. I am so pleased that so many of you took part and made such wonderful things. I'm going to go through all of these assets so that you can see what everybody made. Big shout out to Trickerbolt, who did his own collection of Crystallonia assets. There's a huge collection there, and I just popped that in as one thing rather than separating them all out and putting them in here. So the kit is twice this size, which is amazing. I wasn't expecting quite an enthusiastic response, but it's really good news. So let's have a look at what you made. So first of all, we have some crystals. With Crystals and Pearls by Mew 2015. So this is, it's got a special effect on there. So crystals, pearls, or it could be eggs. Maybe there's a creature that has eggs in the cave. It's possible. Here is a crystal by Mizzy X, and Mizzy has done a collection of different styles of crystal using the same base. This is a really good way of building up assets. Is to take an asset and then change it and remix it, and you get different effects. This one's nice. This is a completely see-through crystal. That looks fantastic. And then there's another one there. So that's a way to build up your kit. This is Snarkwise's Crystallonia little cookie. So there we go. You can put that on the wall or the floor, or ceiling even. Build that up, stretch it out, clone it, cover the area. There's another crystal from Mizzy. And here is a crystal from Angelsaurus. Nice big one there, big cluster. So we've got a lot of crystals there. Then we'll go on, we'll look at the music and sound effects. So we have Towards the Light by Mew 2015. I'll play a little bit of this. Apologies if you saw my previous stream and you couldn't hear it. Drops and tings and things, sort of like the crystals. Then we have Knights of Crystallonia by Beanie Bevan. Was a little bit more atmospheric, a little bit more moody. So great bits of music there. Okay, so on to landscape and architecture. So this is sort of things that you would build for walls and floors and that sort of thing. So we have some tiles here from Snarkwise. They're nice. Nice and regular floor there, but in the blue colours. That looks really good. I like the way everything's coloured differently with the same shape. Really nice. We have Beanie Bevan's cave floor. So if you want more of a rough floor, less of a man-made floor, here we have some rock. Looks slightly volcanic, that. These are all my pieces. Ragnar VE has done a wall piece. I can't move around it. He's disabled the camera, but there we are. There's a wall piece. Then we have Crystallonia Erupted Floor by Snarkwise. So he's used a combination of different pieces that he's made to make this particular edition. So we've got the floor that he made. There's this screw that's available separately, and it's erupting out the floor, which is really dramatic. Or you could have that erupting out the wall. I mean, it depends on whether what angle you put it at, of course. Here's a Crystallonia tile by Nutob1. This is a very nice blue, very pretty tile. So you could have that in a room. There's some thrones coming up, so maybe that would be good for a throne room. Here's the Crystallonia Bridge by Angelsaurus. So they've gone with the alien artifact part of the brief. This is very nice. They've gone with the plasma here, which is similar to what I did in my pipes and everything. It's really cool. That could lead to whatever. The portal. It'd be nice to put portal at the end of that. I think that everything else is my stuff. Here we are. Let's have a look at the thrones. This is Koinem, Crystallonia throne. Now, yeah. Now, Koinem, you need to amend your prop because your chair has shifted accidentally just before you saved it. It doesn't look like this in the picture, so obviously this happened accidentally. So you just need to shift it over, and we could remix it and move it, but it's a nice throne. It's got I like the little baby skull thing. That's a horrible thing to say, I like a baby skull, but you know, I like the addition of the skull there on the chair. It's quite cool. So you see, that's what it's supposed to look like, but obviously the chair's moved, which is not. So that needs to be amended so it can be usable. Right, these are all mine. Then we've got the Crystal Entrance by Angelsaurus. Lots of glowing, spiky crystals here. I think these are the crystals that we saw earlier. And then we've got this nice build-up of rocks around that side. Be interested to see what that looks like if you put lots of those and made like a tunnel. It'd be very dramatic, I think. We have Trone. I don't know what that means, but Ragnar VE has made this contraption. Look at that. I think it's another throne, but I think it looks more like an interrogation chair. It's where you go and sit and torture people. It's cool though. It's got all moving parts and special effects going on. Again, I can't move around. They've disabled the camera. Crystallonia Ragnar VE. Test alien energy, it says. That's a really nice special effects going on here. Lots of electric arcs and things. No sound effects this time, but they can be added. Amazing use of the kaleidoscope tool here to create this. Very dramatic. Imagine that in the middle of the room somewhere. Then we have Crystallonia Style by Beanie Bevan. Just a little highlight, a little addition that you put on the wall or the floor. Again, use of the kaleidoscope tool to make that. Then we have Crystallonia Codex by Aetius of Astora. A crystalline codex containing writing in an unknown script. There we are. There's a block. You could put lots of those and stick that, make a floor or panel on the wall. It's really interesting. I love the way it all reflects. And you pull away and there's all these lights and things inside it. It doesn't animate, but I think you could animate that. It'd be very interesting. There's the drill bit that we saw earlier coming out of the floor. We've got another kaleidoscope sculpted contraption. There we go. It's interesting how everybody has a similar idea, but with their own take on it. There's another star-shaped panel that you can scatter about a bit, add interest. And here is a well by Snarkwise. That looks very similar to the gates, so they match that up with the portal gates that I made. Looks like there's water and stuff in that. Embed that in with the rest of it. Really cool. Right, plants and effects next. We have some cave particles. This sort of thing is always very useful just to add a little bit of light. And there's some sound effects on these as well. These twinkly sounds. Very nice. Add some little magic and mystery. Then we have some butterflies. Papillon. Magna VE. I say butterflies. These are sort of moth-like creatures around this crystal. I think that's really fun. So we could have some insect life in our cave. And there's some more butterflies to come. Here is Crystallonia, the crystal tree by Angelsaurus. Look at this. This is very nice. Again, that could be a centerpiece of your cave. Or you could have lots of them in your cave. In your alien world cave. Who knows what they could be. Crystallonia cave butterflies by Skitendo. It's interesting. I don't know who made the butterflies first, but look at this. Again, some sound effects. Got these wonderful butterflies and the alien plants. It looks cool. Crystallonian caterpillar. Weird looking thing, this. It moves around in a really strange way. Creepy. Could possibly be made into, it could be dangerous, so they've got lots of spikes on them. Maybe they attack you. Sorry, that was by Tis Thee My Knick. Your names, people. Honestly, sometimes they're unpronounceable. Right, Snarkwise, shroom cookies. That matches up with the landscape pieces that we saw before. This time we've got some mushrooms growing out, some yellow goo. Yellow is a nice highlight colour with blue. I saw a whole game design that used blue and yellow together, and it was very effective. There we are. Lovely alien plants. I saw a video yesterday of some plants under the water that look just like this. Look like an alien landscape under the water. So there we are. I like this. I think this is it's alien, but it's also cave-like. It's also matches with the theme, which is great. So there we've got some characters. So we have Crystal Dweller by Dino X11. So XX to double jump, R2 to grab. Look at him. He's phasing. Look at that. So I can double jump. There's a really nice thing, and it's got these steps. And now, which button is it? Oh, it's right trigger. Just swing. So you can attack, and now, do the same thing on the block, and it picks it up and carries it around, which is really cool. Love the way he's carrying that. And then you can put it down. I think that's fantastic. I love it. I love the way he picks it up. It's all animated and everything. Really interesting creature. So we have Crystallonia Crystal Queen by Angelsaurus and Crystallonia Crystal Queen remix. So I presume one is a remix of the other. Let's look at the first one. This is the Crystal Queen. You can't possess her. She's just sat. But now you think, oh, she's a queen, so she's sat on a throne. But which sort of throne is it? Because look at that. She has a bed behind. What's going on there? Oh, is she sat on the toilet? That's what I think is going on. She's having a poo. It's a bit... it tickles me. I like it. I think it's a nice design. It's just I just wish she wasn't quite so bare on the back. There you are. She's an alien crystal queen. Who knows what they get up to? So here's a remix by Nonya Biz NI9. And again, I can't possess her, but look at this. She's got blinking eyes. She's got design on her face. Her bottom's covered, which is a relief. This is very nice. But it's lovely to see how a more simple creation can be converted and turned into a more complex one by somebody else. It's a really good remix. This is what a remix should be about. It should be about taking something, making it your own, adding to it. I think this is fantastic. So I'm not sure whether or not these are possessable and they just haven't chosen to make them possessable. Let's just check. Are they sculptures? They're sculptures, aren't they? Are they? Yeah, I don't think they're puppets. They're sculptures. So maybe somebody can make an actual puppet of this, because I think it's a really nice character. It needs to be something you can possess and walk around with, I think. But yeah, it's very nice. Right, so now Trickerbolt's collection. I put it in as the whole collection because look how many things he made for the kit. This is quite extraordinary. And I don't know how long well, he had 3 weeks, so let's assume it took him 3 weeks to make these. It's fantastic. There's so many things in here. You've got your landscape pieces. So you've got these pieces with the water and ice and stuff. You've got some more manufactured flooring pieces. They're all in the style that has been established by other people and myself. We've got rocks, steam vents there. We've got some walls and some metal pieces. There's so much in this kit, I can't even begin. There's crystals and things over here. There's a plant life, ice. This is a great little kit, this. And he's made some bigger options. So we've got a whole set here. Look at that. It looks so cool. You've got that ice effect. Also looks like minerals and things inside a cave. I think it looks amazing. What we've got here, an ice castle entrance. So this is the wonderful thing about this kit, is that it would work really well for a fantasy level. So you could make a really fantastic castle, fantasy castle, dragon's cave, that sort of thing. But you could also make an alien contraption, or this one looks slightly Chinese, I think. So there's all sorts of things you can do with this kit. I don't know. All the assets that you've made, and I was trying to go for a kit that would be useful for lots of different genres, and you've really come through with this. This is just amazing, and how this kit could be used for all sorts of scenarios. This ice effect is really effective, really good. So there we go. There is the kit. Now, there was an edition that has not been put in here, and that was there was a VR scene that was made, and I haven't added it to this kit because I'm going to keep the scenes separate. So That's the second part of the challenge. The second part of the challenge is to create a showcase scene. So this time we're not going to be creating an element, we're going to be creating an entire scene. The idea is to make a showcase of as many of these objects as you possibly can. Obviously you're not going to get all of them in, there's so many here. The thermo won't allow you to put every single object in here into your showcase, but try to get as many as you can in. So it's the idea is to make a scene that shows off the kit. Now, Media Molecule, when they do their kit showcases, sometimes they make just a set that you can wander around. Sometimes they make little games out of it, little platforming type games out of it. Other times I've seen kits where the showcase is literally an art set. So you set it all up and then you have maybe a few camera angles that you can choose and see the scene. So it's entirely up to you what style of showcase that you make. It needs to be a scene. So let's just make one quickly. So you make new element of scene. You go to the Crystallonia asset kit and you pick your choices out. And you make your scene. There we go. I mean, this is incredibly rough and ready scene that I'm making here. So I want you to make your scene out of just the Crystallonia pieces. Don't add any pieces from other people's assets kits or Media Molecule objects. It needs to all be made out of the asset kit. So you make your showcase. You can add the music and everything else to it. And then when you come to save it, save it as a scene, save it as a showcase, and then you can name it Crystallonia Showcase, or whatever you want to call it, doesn't matter. Put your name in there if you want. So Lady Lex UK's Crystallonia Showcase, or Beanie Bevan's Crystallonia Showcase, whatever. So once you've made that, make sure you tag it as Crystallonia. I will find it. I'm going to make a collection up. I'm going to give you 3 weeks. You've got until the 28th of August to make something, and then I'll put the whole collection in the kit as showcases. And it should be really interesting to see what you make. So make a showcase out of just these assets and these assets here. So you've got a choice of these two collections. Just those assets, make a showcase, mark it as Crystallonia. You've got until the 28th of August. And we'll have a look at them then. So thank you very much, everybody that took part. I hope you're enjoying it. I've definitely enjoyed seeing what you've all created, and it makes me feel that I could probably do another creation asset kit at a later date, maybe nearer Christmas or something. Yeah, this has been a real fun exercise. So I will catch you all in your dreams.